Welcome back to Set Streets and Needs, guys. I'm with my daughter Kennedy. It is April 8th, and I know what you're thinking. April 8th. It's Rex Manning Day.
Oh, we mustn't dwell. No, not today. We can't. Not on Rex Manning Day.
I heard you on the wireless back in 52. Lying awake and tuning in on you.
That's right, Rex Manning Day. We're here to celebrate it. You know what Rex Manning Day is?
What's Rex Manning Day?
You don't know what Rex Manning Day is. It's way before her time. It's probably way before a lot of your guys' time. But Empire Records, one of the greatest movies of all time. We're not here to celebrate Rex Manning Day, but we should be, though. Rex Manning Day, if you haven't seen Empire Records, is one of the greatest 90s movies of all time. You should check it out. Either way, April 8th is no longer going to be synonymous with Rex Manning Day after today, because as you guys all know, it is the day of the eclipse. And as it happens, our hometown of Paducah, Kentucky is in what they're calling the path of totality, which means we're going to get total blackout. Not drunk, but in about 3 minutes of total darkness in the middle of the afternoon, which is just enough to confuse all the animals and crickets. But it should look really cool, so we figured we'd come downtown. They're going to be doing some festival things, the Eclipse Festival, so we're going to go check that out, take you guys along with me on this special episode of Set Streets and Needs, and I hope you guys will join us. Also, you guys might notice I'm wearing my new Mask shirt from 80stees.com. I don't know if you guys are old enough to remember Mask. Mask was a great show in the 80s, great cartoon, but what was even better about Mask was the toys. They weren't as big as G.I. Joes. They had like minifigs, and they weren't Transformers. Their vehicles were basically real vehicles, but had wings, and you could use them. It's like stealth vehicles, but could turn into flying vehicles. It's a whole thing. You should look up Mask. Check out, there's some fan films out there on YouTube. Anyway, highly recommend Mask. Anyway, had to have the shirt. Got it from ASTs.com. Love those guys. Check out their website by clicking the link in the description below in this video. You will enjoy their t-shirts as well. They have all your favorite 80s memories on tees. Also your favorite 90s and 2000s memories on t-shirts. So can't recommend them enough. I actually just ran into someone at a convention this last weekend. They recognized it from the videos and said, "Hey, I bought a Showbiz shirt because of your 80s tees ad you did in your video." And I was like, that's awesome. Spreading the Showbiz love. You can't beat that. So go get you a Mask shirt or a Showbiz shirt or a Chuck E. Cheese shirt. You know you want to. For those of you who don't know, I live in Paducah, Kentucky, a very charming town right on the Ohio River, right in the extreme western tip of Kentucky, nestled right against Missouri, Illinois, and Tennessee's about an hour away, or an hour south of here. So it's a adorable town. filled with antique stores and a lot of culture. And not the traditional sort of city most people think of when they hear the word Kentucky, which I kind of like. I like that when people hear the word Kentucky, you usually see a word or a look go across their face, especially when they're coast people, which I like. I like, especially if they come here and they see what Paducah's all about. It's different. It's kind of like its own Portland, if you know anything about Portland. You know, without all the burnout buildings now. It's definitely a really, really cool place to live. That's a cool quilt. Childhood memories. That is definitely something I would have made. That's awesome. Look at that. That's so cool. Childhood memories. That's pretty neat. This is made by artist Jennifer. Where'd you go? Jennifer Sheldon. Clarksville, Tennessee, $700. Buy it now. That's pretty sweet. I like that.
That hole right there. Before I look at the sun, I'm going to place my Eclipse glasses on my face.
I went ahead and put the shades on. You literally cannot see through until you're actually looking at the sun, which is probably a good thing. So, you know, I'm not completely blinded. But yeah, the sun's about halfway over, or the moon's about halfway over the sun. Looks pretty awesome. Looks like the Moon Knight logo, the superhero. But it's getting closer. We're about 30 minutes away from total blackout. I did see something interesting earlier. One of the news programs, they were talking to a astronomer or physicist or whatever they call these guys. Anyway, talking about the rarity of these eclipse, but they happen every 18 months, whether we like it or not. It happens quite often, actually, but usually because the Earth is 70% water, it's usually over an ocean, and nobody ever sees them. So yeah, it's kind of interesting that it's so rare that it happens over land, and also even rarer that it happens in this magnitude. The really rare ones are the ones we're experiencing today, where it's all three things lined up. We have the sun, the moon, and the earth lining up perfectly to create this amazingly long total eclipse. But a lot of times they're partials or whatever, but this is pretty neat. I've seen one of these as a kid. I've seen several lunar, and then I didn't get to see the one in 2017. I was in Minnesota. I did see, the sky went black, but it was all cloudy, but I didn't get to see it. So this is gonna be the first time I'm actually going to get to see it. That's not through a telescope, with my naked eye as a human being. Could be my last time as an adult, because the next one of these is not for another 20 years. So who knows if I'll still be around. It would be in my mid-60s, but I eat a lot of pizza, so Time's a ticking. So we're just a few minutes before total blackout. You can definitely tell it's gotten darker. It's 1:50 in the afternoon, so the sun's literally above us, but just in the last few minutes, it's definitely, it looks like there's a filter over the camera, but there's not. It's just the sun's natural filter right now. Well, I guess it's the moon filter. It's a moon filter. That's what it is. That's what we'll call it. So we are just a couple minutes away from totality. That's not me. That's somebody else's drone. It's just a sliver of the sun remaining out. I know. It's gonna want it. It's an inopportune time to change a battery. Oh man, here it comes. It's about to go dark. Here it goes. Look at that. Check it out, it's going in tonight. At 1:50, is it 1:57?
I'm not sure.
Look at that.
We're taking a photo.
That's crazy. That's nuts. Look at that. Ooh. Isn't that crazy?
How's the kiss come? Think about it.
Yeah, I don't even know if the cell phone cameras can really register what it's doing.
Perfect distance. Yes.
Yeah, don't matter.
See if I can. Oh yeah, cool.
So we are in totality. So right now it looks like a night here in Paducah, Kentucky. It's actually really hard to tell because the camera compensates for night so far. But as you can imagine, this looks like totally after dusk, but we're in the middle of the afternoon. Should be super bright, and you'll see in just a second it'll be super bright. It was just super bright, but it looks like the sun's already gone down. Any old weeknight. Oh, there it started poking. That's how quick it went. Look at that. Look at that, it's already peeking out. Check that out. Wow. Already started peeking back out.
I love its waves.
Yeah, the waves are crazy. I don't know if you can even, I don't think this camera's gonna pick them up, but can you see these waves? I don't even think this camera will pick them up. I don't know if it can or not, but there's like these waves going across the pavement. I'll bet it can't. You can only see them with the naked eye, it looks like. And just like that, it's starting to poke out the other side. That's how quick the eclipse is. Just a few moments. What's really funny is this whole town right now is made up of people that traveled to see it, which is really neat. But look how quick I was. I'm not sure I would have wanted to spend a lot of money on a trip to come all the way out for something that lasted less than a minute. It's pretty cool to be plunged in the night in the middle of the day. It's unique, but yeah, people are already leaving. There's some gentleman dragging across the street. Pretty sure he thought the world was ending, I guess. But, you know, I don't think it did. Looks like all the same people are still here. So, I think we as humans always want some big momentous event to happen when a big momentous event happens in nature. And it almost never does. Well, the eclipse is on its way out. It's still overhead. It's still a little gray out as it heads off of the other side of the moon, I guess. Moon, sun, I don't know. I don't know science. All I know is we're past the path of totality. And now we're getting out of here before the traffic drowns this entire city. Because they had about, I don't know, 20,000 extra people in it, and now they're all leaving at once. So, you know, that can cause some traffic snarls. Anyway, it was cool. It was fun. I like seeing things like that. They're a lot of fun to witness, especially in a cool town like Paducah. And it was fun hanging out with you guys and my daughter Kenny G. We ate some Mexican food. Saw some shops, saw some vendors that set up for the Eclipse event. It was a good time. So, hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope you guys celebrated the total eclipse of April 8th, Rex Manning Day 2024. And we'll see you guys next time. Bye, guys.